What's up, everybody? Spider back with episode 4 of Zombie Talk with Spider. We've got the Black Ops 4 Zombies Roundup, though I'm going to talk a little bit about Black Ops 4 from a non-zombies perspective just at the beginning here. And keep in mind, I've got some gameplay in the background. It's Gord, Crovey, and Sydney playing, okay? She's my 11-year-old daughter. Give her a break. It's not pro gameplay, okay? But it's something to watch in the background while you listen to my voice. My soothing, lovely voice, right? Okay, let's get right to it. So the first thing is no campaign, and I'm okay with that. To be honest, I haven't played the campaign in Call of Duty the last couple of years. World War II, Infinite Warfare, I didn't play those campaigns. And to be honest, Treyarch's campaigns ever since Black Ops 1 have not really engaged with me. I mean, Black Ops 2 might have been okay. Black Ops 3, definitely not. I honestly don't know where they would have taken it in Black Ops 4. The only problem is that a lot of those iconic Call of Duty characters come out of campaign. I mean, look at Modern Warfare series. Look at the iconic characters that you have there. And even in Black Ops, Mason, Frank Woods is the one that sticks out most for me. You can't kill me! Menendez, I don't really care. Mason's handler, whatever the hell that guy's name was, they mentioned it on the reveal stream. I don't really care about those characters, right? So Black Ops has fewer iconic characters in my mind than the Modern Warfare series, but at the same time, no campaign. Not a lot of room to see iconic characters in the future in Call of Duty, other than the ones that they bring out in Zombies. Now, Treyarch did say they were going to be adding some narrative and background to multiplayer, but I really don't think you're going to see that iconic character come out of multiplayer. I mean, I don't really care about the specialist backgrounds. I just want to play me some multiplayer, even though I don't play multiplayer. But, if you're a multiplayer player, that's what you want to do. You don't want to sit there during a cutscene or something which may be skippable. I don't know how they're going to tie that in. You go and select your character from character select, and all of a sudden you get switched to a cutscene for the background for the character. I don't know. Anyways, I just think it's not going to go anywhere. I think it's just, hey, we're taking out campaign. Here's a little bit of narrative on the multiplayer. All right, stop complaining about us taking away campaign. Blackout. Okay, Blackout, I think, in my opinion, it's a great addition to the game. At one point, I thought, it's kind of fail for them to bring this in. Their gameplay is geared more towards the 6v6, 5v5. But, for people that are already buying Black Ops 4, I think it's pretty awesome if they do it right. And a lot of games going forward, I mean, Battle Royale's taken over. Look at PUBG, look at Fortnite. So you're going to see these game modes come out in other games. But honestly, people that aren't going to be buying Black Ops 4 aren't going to care, right? And I look at my daughter. She's 11. She's in grade 5. All her friends play Fortnite, including her. And they're not going to pick up Black Ops 4 for $80 plus tax just to play Blackout. It's not going to happen. I actually stated the other day on Twitter, I think they should make Blackout free to play. When they release Black Ops 4, they release Blackout as a free to play, and they make their money in microtransactions. The only issue I have is that I don't think Treyarch has a very good track record for microtransactions. Their track record is trying to suck as much money out of you as possible, and doing it not necessarily in ways that we think are right. So when they get on stage and said, well, we're bringing Blackout, we're bringing Battle Royale the only way Black Ops can bring it, all I was thinking, holy crap, microtransactions out the yin-yang. I mean, Fortnite has done it right. I don't think PUBG has done it right. And I don't expect Blackout to do it right. I don't know. Anyways, I just don't think that you're going to get a lot of people that really don't care about Black Ops in to buy your game in order to play Blackout. So there's no way Blackout is going to crush Fortnite. I almost feel like there's money being transferred behind the scenes for all these people to come out and say, Blackout's going to destroy Fortnite. Fortnite's dead. Like, get a clue, man. That's not going to happen. Talk to me in a year and we'll see what happens here. The other thing with multiplayer, and this is the only sort of the last thing I'll talk about specifically for multiplayer, I like the Fog of War edition, and the health system looks interesting. Okay, the editions you actually have to strategically heal You don't just auto heal. That should be interesting. The other thing that relates to zombies, so I'm going to get into zombies now. They talked a lot about weaponry during the reveal. The multiplayer weaponry, the attachments, the depth of the weapon systems. You guys need to bring that into zombies day one. Okay, if I look at World War II, for instance, it's like the guys that were doing the weapons in zombies didn't even talk, or weren't even in the same building, or weren't even on the same freaking planet as the guys that were doing the weapons in multiplayer. And same with supply drops. Like, it's just ridiculous. You need to make it so that all that customization, all that ability to unlock, you know, camos, attachments, whatever, like that depth needs to exist in zombies as well. It should be fairly equivalent. Like, please, multiplayer team, go talk to the zombies team. Zombies team, go talk to the multiplayer team. Make that happen. Supply drops were a big issue in World War II. You can play for an hour in World War II and earn probably 5 times as many supply drops, if not 10 times as many supply drops as you could while playing zombies. That was ridiculous, and that was a big complaint I had with World War II. Zombies custom mutations, game modifiers. Apparently there's at least 100 of these things, and I think that's pretty cool. It's going to be set up for some sweet challenges in Black Ops 4 Zombies, and it's going to give you the ability to run custom tournaments. Because when you create these mutations, and I wasn't sure if, you know, once you actually play it out or if there's a code that's given to you as you create it, but you have this code that you can then give to other people that they enter that into their game and they have the exact same mutation as you. So you can say, hey, I made it up to round 43 playing this mutation, and here's the code. So then, you know, I could publish that in a video, and you guys can go and play that custom mutation with some friends and see if you can beat me. I think that's pretty awesome. So it's going to set up for some pretty cool challenges, and I know, you know, hey, we were one of the ones that the first creators of challenges in zombies, so I think this is pretty awesome. Callings are limited time challenges, and I kind of see these as hopefully, you know, kind of daily, weekly, monthly challenges. As long as we have sort of an equivalent access to challenges as we have seen in multiplayer, I'm good with that. I think we need to see more of that. You know, I mean, look at Fortnite. Again, we're comparing Blackout and Fortnite. They have daily challenges. They have the Battle Pass challenges. I mean, there's all kinds of challenges that you can get that actually give you incentive to keep going back and playing day after day. The bot support is kind of interesting. So if you want to, you know, do the Easter egg on your own, you can bring in 3 bots and get that character interaction, so you have that full experience while you're Easter egg hunting. I don't think the other characters are going to help you much during the Easter egg hunt, but at least they'll talk in your ear and let you know what they're thinking, and maybe even provide you some hints, because there are some dialogue hints that you usually see while playing zombies and trying to solve Easter eggs, right? Zombie Rush, drop in and play. That looks pretty interesting. We'll have to see how that works out. But just an easier way to drop in. Maybe the Easter eggs are disabled. That would be pretty good, actually. And then difficulty levels. And I hear there's like a realistic level. So there's various difficulty levels plus a realistic level, which is balls hard, I hear. I don't know. That's the rumor. I don't know who said it. Maybe somebody from Treyarch during the roundtable, during the reveal. Not sure. But that's a thing, I believe. So things that I'd like to see. I know I talked about the same weapon and equipment depth as in multiplayer, including weapon leveling, attachments, camos. Maybe we have some different camos for zombies. I don't think they should necessarily, you know, whatever you unlock in weaponry, it should carry from zombies to multiplayer, multiplayer to zombies. I'm not saying that, but just the same opportunity for weapon unlocks and weapon leveling. I just want to see that in zombies, right? And the same thing for supply drops and challenges. And that's where World War II failed big time. And I ranted about that. You know, I was very disappointed. And, you know, please don't use this argument, well, by, you know, DLC 3, it's going to be pretty good. You know what? We've been, you know, they boast 10 years of zombies, 10 years of Black Ops. Actually, it's been longer for zombies. bring this stuff on day one. I don't want to have to pay for DLC just for your zombies to actually get half decent, okay? And commit after you kind of failed on launch for me when you have this 3-year cycle and you should have done more and you didn't, and then try and justify it by saying, well, you know, by DLC 2, DLC 3 at the latest, we're going to bring all this stuff for you. So, you know, kind of stick with us. Like, the trust is already gone, my friends. The trust is already gone. I wouldn't like to see prestiges. I don't like prestiges in zombies. I don't like prestiges in general. I don't know. It was okay in Modern Warfare, but please, not in zombies. Some of you are going to disagree with that, but I like to constantly level. I like to constantly unlock. I don't like to lose my unlocks, especially in zombies. So you go back and play again, and you don't have a bunch of weapons. That was a motorcycle that just passed me, by the way. And then, I mentioned this before World War II as well. I just like to see more RPG elements in the game, right? I mean, you know, we do have weapon attachments that we can unlock, and I'm not saying, you know, the more you use the weapon, the more proficient you could be at it, or the more you do things, the more proficient you're at it. I don't know, like, you know, leveling characters, that sort of thing. I don't think there's going to be much of that in Black Ops 4 Zombies, but I would like to see more RPG elements. I don't know. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I asked for it in World War II. Didn't happen. Well, actually, it does have some RPG elements to a degree, but it's very, very, very limited. And there's not much replayability with it. Like, once you get to a certain point, that's it. And I don't think it takes you very long to get to that point. I just want to see something that's going to provide some incentive and longevity in the game. So, you know, they're going a long ways with it. They have the custom modifiers, and they have the callings. So I am definitely looking forward to it. I'm going to try and take some time off work in and around October 12th. I'm sure I can probably get the game somewhere on the 11th or 10th. I don't know. We'll see. And I actually have been told in one of the video comments that in Black Ops 3 they disabled the Easter egg until the game released. Is that true? I don't know. I remember playing Shadows of Evil, and I know we did NGT Pure on it, so we definitely didn't even attempt it before the game officially released. So I don't know. Leave a comment. Is that actually true? And also, if there are other topics that you want me to talk about, you know, during this video series, Spider Talk with Zombies, let me know. I need some, you know, feedback from you guys, and we'll see what happens moving forward. All right, guys, that has been my Black Ops 4 Zombies Roundup. We'll see you next time. I'm Spider, and I'm out.